going on, YouTube? The Assist Man. And yes, I'm coming back at you guys with another Neverwinter YouTube video with some more information about Mod 16. I don't know about you guys, man, but I've been killing it on these Mod 16 videos for you guys now, man. Since it came out on consoles, I've been putting out tons of informative videos for you guys. I've been spending 6 to 8 hours a day on the game, testing out tons and tons of different things with my friends, and we've been doing all of the legwork for you so I could bring out the videos to you guys. All I need you guys to do is watch, get the information, help spread the word, help share the videos so other people could see as well. So, in this video, what we're going to talk about is the different new level 80 weapon sets, the artifact weapon sets in Mod 16 for DPS classes, and we're going to take a look at all of them, and we're going to talk about which one is the best and which one should you guys be using. So, if you guys do enjoy this video, do not forget to hit that thumbs up like. Please do it right now. Like I said, man, I've been putting in the work for you guys. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I don't know why you don't hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribing is free. It doesn't cost you anything. You just get my videos faster. So without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get into it. In Module 16, the Undermountain for Neverwinter, they brought us some new different weapon sets, artifact weapon sets at level 80. Now, the way you could see what those are is you want to go to your items. You want to go to your collections. And once you get to the collection sheet, you want to go to where it says artifact equipment. And then you will see the first, 5 things? Yeah, the first 4 things, are the new weapon sets that came out in Mod 16. And we have the set of the Watcher, the Alabaster set, the Burnished set, and the Mountaineer set. So, let's go ahead and check them all out. The Mountaineer set. Now, all of these weapons are going to give you the exact same damage. Every single one of them is going to have the exact same damage, the exact same item level, the exact same combined rating, the exact same power, and the exact same stats. All 4 of them are going to give you 1,960 armor penetration and 1,960 accuracy. So all 4 of these are going to be exactly the same. The only difference is they are going to look different, and their set bonuses, when you have both the main hand and the offhand equipped, are going to be different. So let's talk about the Mountaineer set first. Where do you obtain the Mountaineer orb set and not the orb, but the Mountaineer set? These are obtained from the Delver's Expedition pack that you could have bought before Mod 16 that gave you the new level 80 artifact set weapons as well as other things. So that is where you obtain these. These ones, the set bonus on these is, if you see, it says when you are 25 feet or closer to your target, your defense is increased by 5%. When you are farther than 25 feet from your target, your power is increased by 5%. Now, for DPS classes, 90% of the time, we're going to be fighting closer than 25 feet. So we are not going to be getting any extra power. Now, for perhaps tank classes, these weapons could be beneficial for them, but for DPS classes, this is by far the worst of the 4 weapon sets. So I would not use it. Now let's talk about the Burnished set. Once again, same damage, same combined rating, same power, same stats, same item level. Let's look at the weapon set of these. It says, if you are hit or healed for more than 15% of your hit points in a single blow, your power and defense will be increased by 5% for 10 seconds. These are probably the next worst set after how bad the Mountaineer set is. Because a lot of the times, you're not going to be getting hit for 15% of your max HP in a single blow. And even if you did, it's only going to increase your power and your defense by 5% for only 10 seconds. So it's not that great. The Burnished set you can get from the seal vendor by trading in your Seals of the Deep after you complete the Layers of the Mad Mage. So every single time you complete Layers of Mad Mage, you get some of the new Seals of the Deep. Once you get enough, I think it's 750 for the main hand, 750 for the offhand, then you will be able to go ahead and buy these if you want, but I would not recommend it because they're not that great. So, I'd say out of the 4 new weapon sets, the Mountaineer set would be 4th place, the Burnished set would be 3rd place, and then 2nd place, we have the set of the Watcher. Once again, same damage, same item level, same combined rating, same power, same armor pen, same accuracy. The difference with this one is that its set bonus says, At the start of combat, your power, armor pen, critical strike, and defense is increased by 1%. For every 5 seconds you are in combat, these increase by 1%. While these are better than the Mountaineer set and better than the Burnished set, they're still not that good. Because you only get 1% of these stats every 1 second while you were in combat. A lot of mob fights only last for 2 to 3 seconds, so you're never going to be maxing it out. And then you could only get a maximum 5%. And then that's it. And here's the thing, is that you shouldn't really need armor penetration or critical strike. You should be at the cap for armor penetration and critical strike already. So those stats are pretty much worthless. Now, the way you obtain the Watcher set is by placing down the essences when you do 3 rune runs of MEs and be lucky enough to get the Wraith to spawn. If the Wraith spawns, you can give it an essence. Depending on which one you give it, will summon a specific boss inside of the Master Expedition. If you and your team are lucky enough to kill that boss, you have a chance to get one of the Watcher weapons. It could be the offhand or it could be the main hand. Honestly, the grind for this thing is so ridiculous, since it's not even the best one, it's not even worth it to farm for this thing. So if you were thinking about getting this, I would probably think again. It might be cool as a transmute for some classes, you might want it, but still, it is not the best weapon set inside of Mod 16. It is the second best one. And that brings us to the last one, which is, in my opinion, the #1 best artifact weapon set in the game, and that is the Alabaster set. Now, the way you get the Alabaster set is from a random drop from a Master Expedition. Once you complete your Master Expedition and you go to turn it in to the person you turn it into in the Yawning Portal, they have a chance to give you either the Alabaster main hand or the Alabaster offhand. If you guys are having issues getting these, in an upcoming patch to consoles, hopefully very soon, they are increasing the drop rate of your chances of getting these. So it should be a lot easier to obtain them. Now, once again, these have the exact same item level, exact same damage, exact same combined rating, power, accuracy, armor pen, the whole 9. The only thing different, once again, is its set bonus. Let's take a look at the set bonus of the Alabaster set. It says, at the start of combat, your power and critical strike will be increased by 1% for every enemy you faced when starting combat, to a max of 10% for 10 seconds. If facing only one enemy at the start of combat, your power and critical strike will be increased by 5% for 1 minute. When you kill an enemy, this buff will refresh. Now, what makes this good and makes it better is that you can get a maximum of 10% more power. Don't even worry about the critical strike, because as I just pointed out a few minutes ago, you should already be at the cap for your critical strike anyway, which is 68,000. So this shouldn't do anything for you. But if you go into a battle and there are 10 enemies, 10 mobs, 10 adds, whatever, it's going to increase your power by 10%. As well as your critical strike for 10 seconds. And every single time you kill an enemy, this buff will refresh, which means as long as you're fighting enemies, whatever buff you got originally is going to refresh itself and keep working over and over again until you get out of combat and then re-engage in combat with a new group of enemies. But the good thing about this one is this says if you're only facing one enemy, your power and critical strike will be increased by 5% for 1 minute. So think about bosses that have no adds. You're going to get a straight 5% more power for an entire minute. If you compare that to the Burnished set, let's look at the equip bonus, you're only going to be getting the power for 10 seconds. So after 10 seconds, it's going to run out. You have to get hit again. It's not going to happen too often. Let's take a look at the Mountaineer set. That one, you're only going to get 5% more power if you're actually 25 feet or further from your target. And then the Watcher set, you're going to be getting 5% more power for every 5 seconds you are in combat, and that's only going to be to a max of 5%. So that makes the Alabaster set the best weapon set to get. Because like I said, they all have the exact same damage, they all have the exact same combined rating and power, and they all have the exact same stats of armor pen and accuracy depending on your class, but they all have 1960 of 2 stats. It's all the same. The only thing that is different is the set bonus, and since the set bonus of the Alabaster set can go up to 10%, which is double any of the other sets, and it'll actually last for an entire minute and could be refreshed after you kill a target, makes it the best artifact weapon set to use in Mod 16 for any DPS class, probably for any cleric class as well, since your heals are based on your weapon damage, and maybe for some tanks, you never know. I don't know too much about the tank class. But anyway, for DPS classes, the alabaster set is by far the best one. So if you don't have it, just keep grinding for it. Eventually, you'll get it. I promise you. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what set you're currently using. Let me know how you like the different ones. And let me know which one, that you think is the best. Because the alabaster one is, in fact, the best. So anyway, man, I hope you guys did enjoy this video and you learned some more information. If you did, do not forget to hit that thumbs up like button. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, like I said previously, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. And make sure you turn on notifications, the bell next to subscribe, so you get notified whenever I put out new content. So anyway, YouTube, this is the Assist Man. And until next time, I will see you guys with another informative or perhaps complaining Neverwinter Undermountain Mod 16 YouTube video.